sympathy, a man with some dear Cassia, but yet in Tenina, a honey a pound DLFM 106.9, Cassia Bononi, a honey in IAT.
DL News.
Yamamo akwaba afitu mirika ndeshia yen ewo Facebook and afinsi YouTube na yemfa kasebo no enchiri mu ankasa ensum yesha kasebo na se emfemfiri asantiment mu yenkopie mu ewo penten eno no ewo afija kwabre not mensenim ewo asantiment ne do ya da no patututu ewo wukuade yai oforisu obosom de dikan ewo mfempem no ene edonunsia mu a enipa baako ne kwafiri nensa afufuro mienu nso epreprepre mapra no ano edne ye papa na enkra bato de ye kase bopono so echire mu sem eye private developer bia ochire ma bia ya hodo bia eno no ewo ekotia line eno no wo eye pantain ewo afija kwabre not mense mu asantiment mu ne ho ne ye ne dia na de hye bi eteso edidwa ebinum de honom aye omufiom teteso edi omudwumadi a dada boa ma wonom sa ekọ ma no ebi mpo ehonom na omote a mbo omobra nyina na no ena de hye kaka kire wonom say sade aye na hamachia mo abegina ho so mu bu honom ato agum ena de hye a wonom nyuma ena afi so modante ho ewo honom omoda ho no echirim se da biom na yenim se ha na masasi ewom se nyenye dia na mpo asam no mpo ewasem di bia mpenifo gu sa wonom eka na nya dia kotu mpo ahye se osimesi we mpo ena haye ne dia enti ade enti na montwen na nkaja court entumi ensi agina yempo ansa na matumi ambasem mo ba bedwire ha na mo sei etimi ediagum na omokan ya eye private developer wampene ode eposifu atwa ne ho ahia ene mrante aketena wom koya mo de excavators ede asi adehia yi edan ene wom stores adwire ne nyina da to agum ewo mra nipa ewo dan ma na wo mada wa hamache na de hye ne kirem se ede na ekoso manganim se ye ne yankase yete dan mu na empo ubetu obi mpo a di kan fa nkrata bre no kwasibo no beka ne se eviction notice ne yanti ase so okay enefo we se anya hobo mbetu yan na ma anya ne sanada krope ahomache ya da se mutu ne ye mpene ene ye pento na tu asundima yawo na krobla ne ba ko tem wawu afoforo aka omko pre ye no nso ba ko sikanya ka ne kwanti ema na ne nsane de ba ko ya twafiri ho no ma chese wuhu ba bia ne nsane krata na uba Facebook no so a DLFM 106.9 ya de video na to suntu ba benya bi na wahwem na de je ne kirem se wono ma atena ho no ma ya adwuma mfie pi ni ewom se hwanya omo de na nso ekwen ye fa so ankwankure bi epeso betu omo ho no mo no na anya de a efa mra kwanto de asie mpenifo mram na dwobro entumi emram na make say mention this police command etumi akwa manipa hodo am wono me ya basabasa na dwobro etumi aba make say mu kirem se wombeboa na hwem mapa etumi akoso nkwanhye asi ewo penten ene ne wafija kwabre not mensi na de hye na omo ka dwa mu bi ejemre ene de kasebo atwetwen komo
ma mefua ya so ya honam ewa ha say ya wo some week as a month ago ene ye adwuma ne say bossu obi di bossu wa beji ha nyina de akọ court ama court abua nti asem ne da ho wo court aye de ye ka ti ya wo ne say ya ti asem na ma bossu ama court no kwa me papa ya wojina ha omuko obi ona me ma me ba akọ muko obi eti me no ndra ma mba adwuma ena me ma me fra manager ne say eh what asem aba na mse de na abo say omu de grade adwi ha nyina akọ mo sambo kokokwa na dwe nipa da mu wo obi ne mata da mu wo ena efiwa kwampo tu a e 6 months and I say 6 weeks and all the bama obama payment 1 payment 2 payment 3 money ni kwa agreement and all the court and if you ready to me for the metu I court for ne beba ababetu and kwa kasa and ye egua ni obi no ya aboa se buta aboa kra na utumi for social info so no akwa no I kasa and ya krokro eti ano pe me ba ya ahanyi na ya musa ma me sado se boss suit if you ma me kira wa ya tekraka etu na they say that ya krokro for ye chesi e bullet na eba ya mbeto ya bibia enura kra no bode anwa ye beans ebro anwa emu ne tale ye no ma nyina eba ya mbeto bibia o ma gugu ne ma ne nyina ebro no kra na da ho no ena beans ya mbeto hwe kra
ejuma wa say na eba ye na say ye say enura chi na da shi de ba ye say obeye bula Rashid so obeye bula na say kwai ni ho ono neki na boru say ni na o say eni obekwa akwa nkyere boss no mo ede abebubu ha ade be che so ye na ehu boss no wa ha say eni caterpillar de ewo mo ano no ento mo ba ye no the second first omo aku ni ba ko omo bu ye nua ba ko nan police for no eni boss mo ba ko so ewu omo aku no because they say wa wu
no ban me see there bi o asem our court yan kan wi ya ko court am say ya ko appeal court say ya wi ko say ya ko high court asem wo hono kan police for say there bi ha de efu hasa because asem wo court yes ako court bi court ko ni say this say ya di appeal asem wi they say e de be ko what to have said there and to cancel be ha abeg wo hasa
Wei aya deshia wonom ewo penten eno no wafigya kwabre not man senem ewa sentiment mo bu adwumaden epa omanu aduane ewa kotia line ewa sentiment mu nenne adapatututu kwabrana ne dindi bosu ampa etimi akoto ahye wonom so se mo mpere mu bu ho no mode a ene e bemba mba mutiti binni etu odima yaw nkranta ye adwuma kwabrane ye twa ne nsa opening fa video first one to soma me watem na ohwe akrachi ikwanchi a ye bie ho no mumienu na sekane bia kana na atutum se bie pa na ne nsa no ba ko ten da fom sika enti de akwaso no na obekai a ohun se ade yi hya ase na enye asantemantam de ne feso e hya ase free accenter ukwa independence ko hwa accenter hwe oma kwa dwudwiri ho nyina to agu oma mama ne ha ma che na mo yeye e na oma san ba eye airport junction ha tete kwashi accenter ho no mo nso omasan ko bubu ho no mahamache na esi asan duru kumase omasan akwaye ntimi nim de yakwaso ba pim sa amre yi yenche kobina ne bia enti yempani fo no pese o maka de enkyere wo manim se ho ye wode yempo a se ye gene mna kwan so obi da hamache ese ebu ho atu agu no eviction notice I mean omane ye jangra na agro ne too much ene ne ebu ho atu agu ne ye se manfo japade no compensation asa sabi omane ye timu no pani bia nim ede anie
na se obese we japade keke na ode wo nkwakra cha ode senka no ka
openi nyansa nim umfa ho nidi there's no sense in what they are doing
ye chobi se
channel ko ye tunu ede nko a ede ya
na chese de omoma ne so ne kra de ontimi na nto ye bubu ni na
ade ba de a chese mo ya ma mo bro wafo ne de biom bebre sa wo manim wo betu nipa na obi nka se entu no ehwanya ne de a fa ne fa kwan paso na tunu wakofa tuo akoto atwa nipa nsa afiri ho wakunipa yebe ya enkwese hwe yebe sere mpani fom nansi fom de ya sha ase na sha ase wankana ha ena kopie kumase no eguso tretre ko mpani fom ram na ne enyan dodo sika yento akase bo ne so
Yantoa kase bone so na ban edensem abetudwa echiemu se yade omofa adwen so mbe recruiti achechefo be ya ha so ewo man Ghana afana bebrasa na be ye beboa na education sector ne so no matimi ahyemuden na eye schools ahodo achechefo enim no mbe pa achechefo ni bi no mo de makoho no matimi akokyera de na disua ho nsem so no etimi akosoye na sa announcement we eyade osoafo na hwa disua ho nsem so wo man Ghana Onyanyamfo Haruna Idrisu anedi nsemi editu nsemchofo anim eye ndewukuo ofori so bosom ne dedika won fimpimienu ne aduonu nsia imu esan so ede niam ahodo a omobeye editudwa echemu se ayade ombebie application ombehye aye application process na sen aye ofori so bosom ne de tosudu won fimpimienu ne aduonu nsia ima ombebie recruitment portal na chese applicant ne so no etimi enya akonya ne no mo so etimi apply bi se ne ebeye ye betimi recruit wom na we ebeboa ama aye achechefo so mafantitie mu omunya adwuma ye na kwanya se ne ebeye omo so no betimi akoye adwuma nya ska ede egu omubotomu na mfie bebreni ana chese oko schools ahudo mu omo so mu ni achechefo ana achechefo so ana omo kra bangalo no mu ni bi eninta achechefo ma honom uko nkrasi ahudo no ma chese achechefo krampo na wo so mu nyomu ewo schools ahudo no mtimi chade ebi ni honom tino eye so afo na hwa disua so akasa HM sese no mu be recruit achechefo be ya ha so na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo atimi nso so no atimi akɔ sukuu mu ɔnom akɔ kyerɛ adeɛ.
Happy to note and announce that the Ministry of Education has received clearance and approval from the Ministry of Finance for the recruitment of teachers across the country. We will be recruiting at least 7,000 teachers across the country. We want the process to be open, transparent, and competitive. Therefore, graduates from the 2023, 2024, 2025 cohort may apply for placement to be teachers across the country. Priority will be given to those who are ready and willing to serve in those deprived and served areas like Sambuli in the northern region or Dambai in the Oti region and other areas that we have noted there are significant gaps and deficits in the availability of teachers.
Ɛne a wuti ye ɛyɛ soafoɔ na ɛhwɛ adesua ho nsɛm so ɛwɔ man Ghana mu ɛyɛ Haruna Idrisu.
Yɛnto akaseɛbɔ no so na yɛmfeɛ ne nkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ Ghana mampanin Barima Oboata John Dramani Mahama Kache na ɔmampanin ɛde adesrɛ ɛde ato ɛyɛ Ghana Education Trust Fund ayɛ twɛdetia ɛka ne sɛ get fund mpanifoɔ anim sɛ wɔma mmɔden no munya sikam kama na onum entumi emfenwi Ghana Awards House no bibia entumi enkonkanen na Ghana man pani kyerem say eye project a wono ye no ne bo no eye 5 million Ghana cedis a eno ye edan abrosanya bosum you no bebo pa se be yam empenifo do mbeda eye state award scheme na no wo metumi edi dwuma ye kama pam na omampani echem se dwuma de yi wonom ehyiase e wo foluso obusum nim e wo mfimpim no na de nu ba kuma abanada na etwa mu eye MPP aban no na danko akufu ado aka na mampeni na hye dwumadie sunku wei asem na mampeni echiremi sei eno betumi aboa ma satan akese omoye no emebu no titiriu ne ommodem bo no aban betumi ahwesa aboa omamsa efeta basobo no na yabo wonom abasom Ghana mampeni John Dramani ma de sem de tudwa ewo mna head of state eye award ceremony dwumadi etodwa ewo na wukua dai ewo oforiso obusum em de toso baako ewo mfin pim mienu eye ensiemu ne Ghana mampeni ede se de tudwa na okirem se obekọ so aboa se be ya eye Ghana Education Trust Fund betumi aboa na Ghana Awards House no yetimi esini kama na bibia konka dia momen.
This initiative has molded global leaders, innovators, and change makers. In Ghana, it has become a symbol of hope, discipline, and transformation. As chief patron, I reaffirm my dedication to completing the Ghana Awards House. I remember the promise I made when Mr. Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy led his team to my office. I haven't forgotten. Indeed, I've instructed the GET Fund to provide us with the funding to complete the project. This award house will be a lasting symbol of this legacy and our investment in the future of our young people.
And kwakra no and Ghana mampeni etwa ne kasa so and wo kire mam. Ade ba ko men ode na ne ko tu awisi ade a kire ye pa ne sei. Dodo na wie school a abodin krata ne kita no him ne se franka. Ye ne menyimadi dede ama me besu amenti enti me na ma wie school yi. Ne kita ne nsa no na obode wuro nam krum mawie maye graduation na what part the dwere ne hu sese obi okwakoyi sene ne ade wo manyimu sam o mampani kirem se ye uko school no nya bodin krata eboawo na mom se o manye pese kire Ghana pa na yekoya ni am abodin krata nkutontom kire o man Ghana da ne senti obesre wo wie school pe sabe fa wadwen ya adwuma da super di bo modin na fa ahohyeso bo wo bra discipline eno ba chinsu bo modia gina wona so pampe na nya humobro manimpa se tumi ya ne saa pa na yeda super dia oh oman Ghana be kwa nente saa pa na wo certificate ne nkoto no woni da so dia oman yenye yeda.
If we are honest with ourselves, we must admit that certificates alone do not build nations. Character does. Formal education provides us with knowledge, but it's the non-formal education, such as the Heads of State Award Scheme, that develops leadership, develops discipline, resilience, and empathy. This is where young people learn that leadership is service. This is where they discover that failure is not the end, but a vital path of growing. This is where they discover that nation building starts with personal responsibility. And that is why programs like this are not merely extracurricular, they're essential for national development. Distinguished guests, the global economy is evolving quickly. Degrees alone are no longer sufficient. Skills, adaptability, and innovation now determine success. And that is why our policy direction is clear. We must equip our youth not just to seek jobs, but to be value creators.
Any awuti ye Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama.
Yentwa Kasiabone so na aban abehebo HM say yeda man na omoba beginon. Enya de adwumayefo a wo honum no bia ebehwiri na adwuma sanse ombebo modin ahwese bibia betimi akoso yen. Na Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Emmanuel Amakofibu a Elinsem chofo etwetwe nkomo eye ndewukuo foyin so bosum ni de dikan won fimpi mienu ni aduonu nsian mu ana ochemu se eye contract wo honom dada na nya ade a omoba besesa no adwumayefo wo honom bebo modin atimi aye adwuma sane dada no na omo ye nya ade a omoba be ye nsakraye bia wo contract nim na ochemu so mo de hyehyɛ pa egu akwam sane be ya adwuma no mbetimi ahwesa hoade betimi abem na kyese niema nsusu na timi akoye eba akuntabuo ene ho niema nyina bibia betimi akosoye no de nsemi edi tudwa ewa abro konsrahwe ewo man honom ana ochemu se eya ade aban no ehwe omobo se adwumayefo mu ye adwuma wo honom no enya ade a obetimi ombepam obia ede afi obia be ye adwuma sane se contract wo honom no enye odi a obia omba be se contract aka se omo pam adwumayefo honom akwa kofa adwumayefo for de bi omo ho na bekosoa aye adwuma nti omo nyo maje se aban eba beji da man ni nti na yade omadwuma ase de bi de nya ade aban no ebe ye sa de no na o show mo bo no mu chema eye gold fields for almost omo contract na betimi a spy be yo for so bosome ne da etoso eye dun woche.
One is to familiarize ourselves with the mine as this period, as I've described, is coming to an end. But more importantly, to also make sure we engage you and the workers here to give them the assurance. And this assurance is coming from His Excellency President Mahama. His whole focus is the people who work here, who have families, who must be protected. And so I'm here with the members of Parliament who ultimately will also work on this same mine in terms of the future lease to make sure that there's an orderly transition that ensures that the operations is not interrupted, that guarantees the safety of the mine, that also guarantees the contract or the employment of those who are already been here. And all of that are part of the reason we have come. And so we come with good news. We believe that this mine is future is ahead of us. I do not go into the details of what is important and why we made this decision. But we are also aware that there's a lot of work to be done. I can tell you that the process of the tender is going very well. I can also tell you that our commitment for whoever is going to operate this mine to protect the employees of that mine is the number one priority. To make sure that they are better off and not less is the priority of government. To make sure that subcontractors and contractors who are already committed working here will not have any interruptions is the government priority. And so I think that is the reason why you see me and the members of the Select Committee of Mines and Natural Resources better off and not less is the priority of government. To make sure that subcontractors and contractors who are already committed working here will not have any interruptions is the government priority. And so I think that is the reason why you see me and the members of the Select Committee of Mines and Natural Resources who are also very, very, very interested in this very important transition.
Eniya uti ye Minister for Lands and Natural Resources ye Emmanuel Amakofibu.
Nteme wofa se Amakofibu na yatie ne nkan o. Eye se wombeboa no munyi obi adi no so beboa. So wate ase eya de pa nti adwuma ewura asesa ana peni ye transition ye adwuma na hye nipa front sa na adwuma ye fo na wo ho no mo na adwuma mo wo ma eya de pa. Nti ene de ye step in the right direction ya tanechi what you say nti no wafasa no de waka ne no ano no yefo ano so onye ne sam yanto akase ebo no so na yenyira mu wo my Ghana fango nsensem mu na nansen ye fango no adane abieta o ya na atu hwe na ekọ esene eyi Russia fo ne Ukraine fo ntokwa ena afi na nsende ya bai eye US ma no ene Iran fo ne Israel fo ntokwa no saa be hu na Mesres na ba hwem na besenko fango na sana na bo ne ko ehurihuri na nsan pam na Ghana Private Road Transport Union etwanitia eka ne se GPRT mpanifo echiremam wanom ema ban don hwede pode aduanan nwotwe 48 hour ultimatum en 2 days na fuamienu aban ente fango bo so na mom sabante so de a onfan hye de tiremo se ehyentade transport fares no omosi de be ka ho na boa na hyenkafo atimi afili trebia wo manyim na ekuo ni kiremu a na nsen wo hwe sede oman Ghana fango ubuei kwa na ekosoro aban so asanso ede 1 cedi for your pocket dumso levy de aka ho a woto 1 gallon pe ubewie ne watua 4 cedi plus ede aka ho a ekwa na ekosoro ahyenkafo yi ebre ukwa akoto spare part awo abosuo kan a ne boyi untumi nto chese wokata pai ukwa akotwa ukoto foforo a ehon sempi ene ukwa korojisa woka na wokọ driver and vehicle licensing authority DLFM penifo nchanya eka da ho no esene kren ene roadworthy ukwa akoye ekoriniwa aka na mo se 140 sese na 187 esese kwa na ekọ ne nyina matum na no na nsensem we mu ni Deputy Industrial and Public Relations Officer edema GPRT me wofase Sammy a echiremu am de yakwaso no emu oja ama hyenkafo no asetiremu aje den pa edu ba bi adwuma mo ye no omunya sika mfa nkofie nkwahwe abusua wo betumi asoda hamache eye adwuma deda adwuma akotena fie no oba ne se na miwura fesika bra wase bi ni ho na wase na adwuma akwa na so mfaso ne sen wase me de atofango wo de atofango sen ti sebe betumi aboa na ahyenkafo so betumi anya sika de ahwe fie de omosra aban na fuamienu aban mwa na fango bo no onte so wona mo se omunim pefe se eye ntokwa hodo a ekwaso Iran na afin so oman Israel ene US man ntemun ka ho bi nene fango no bo no akwaso nanso omosra ban se de yakro no se wante so de a omede ebo ni be kana meka se no oman Ghana fango no bo no eguso a yakwaso ra nene ya first April ye yeguso ma tututum ni ade omo kirema se no wokwa me awdom tototonton fango ni bia wohwe eye petrol na 13 cedi 30 pesos and per liter na watua 1 cedi aka ho eno wachi omo kirema tese no kura de 17.10% tese 17.10 Ghana cedis 17 cedis 10 pesos per liter eno so no bo no kwa na ekosoro enti omaka na fuamenu achi sabaya ma ya hwede a nya omo no maye mo amofo trotro no
Thank now is that you see, before this increment, we came up with a relief, and we were asking the government to at least do something about this war high. Yes, we understand that sort of this war, this Iran, America, Israel war, but then we thought that the government should have done something about it by maybe scrapping some of the taxes that are on the petroleum products, so that we will not have the feel or will not have, that will not experience increment that we are seeing for now. We came up with this release and gave the government 2 days to do something about it. And if they fail to do it and this increment comes, then we'll have no option that we also, organize ourselves to, request for an increment of transport fares for our members.
Any awuti ono ne yakasama afo be de akire etema ahyenkafom kabom ko edi da wono so no eye GPRTU ne den ede Mr Samuel Amoa na wote ne nkan na eno achi na ahyenkafo ne beje mmre ene di ensan twere fotwe ko na mo kirim se ye nansan eye fango bo ne se de yakosoro no se de omoto na aka ne ne omoto ne se muntumi mfa anya adwuma wo mpona ne nyina asa ama ho kire baba etiom mesra ban said the GPRT mpenifo ka no onte fango bo no so se wante so de am mpenifo no ntum se be ya hyenkafo no so betumanya sike no mde ahwe fifi se dodo na ya warefo de onwade so wone mpona na obekọ fie na sabe onya sika na onfa nhwe fie de na sabe adwuma na waye no eso onfa so ne so wode nsem sei Eja DL Kasiebo.
Buy 150 cedis and today I buy 200 cedis because when the time we didn't have this problem, when you buy 150 you can use it the whole day and you get what you have. By now when you buy the 150 where you have been buying before it will reach, it's not reached there again. It's been coming down. So yesterday I buy 150, it doesn't reach anywhere. That's why today I buy 200 to see difference of yesterday and today.
A lot of us will be spending much on fuel. You understand? We'll be spending much on fuel. Assuming if your transportation at your work site is 100 Ghana cedis and you take the 100 Ghana cedis, you buy fuel once and that's all. It is now going to affect your main salary out of the transport allowance, which is not going to help us.
It will affect your daily income because by the end of the day I will buy around maybe 150 cedis or something, but from today onwards I have to buy maybe 200 cedis before I can complete my work.
But now, no coach, my crowd, so a crowd beyond you to fool a goon. My cow, Nessia Mano. Asa, the one I went by our city man called 9 that need Philippa, but now, no, you Philippine. I made my own idea. My
I say, no, feelings not to co. Said now, Barney by no bird, you ma wadre, what now found go borno. A bar, it is what she no, Nashanka, funny Philip firms is a much my feelings in not to contia buying, omrem, and Tessa Namutuma. Woman GP RT penny for Adjoa pa. As you guys here almost say we be answer 2 days. Abanya meteso dia betum. Na oya sure say ba beteso.
Monteso.
Me nyindi.
Say
omo say standard factors so. Ntokwa na ekoso you run for USD na kofa ba.
Me ana minim so betum o ma chekora.
Say den.
Say na niam akona minim so betum.
Ombeto lolfe ni.
Yeah. O ma chekora.
Ndi opezo mutum won.
Oh, say for mo so sane be yo so.
Oh yeah, say na bia yes, abaya nteso de a, ye no mo ye adwen.
Say na e won man yi mo. Into wuntimi ngeni na obi
moka David.
And say na ye be lose de na ye say it your man yi mo. No. Nti no bi nya bi nsin obi.
Dabi. E do mutum won.
Kum nya na ye wanti no. Omo so sane e be boa no omo so oni omo abusafo.
Omo so ndidi. Na me won faasefo no mo ya hyenkafo no so feeling fam.
Of course.
E yes obetena stiachi na be pon na nyeska.
Bra mo bre.
Nti yento akase ebo no so yenko yemi.
Yento akase ebo ne so na mrahye bedwani e de makwada so abato mpesuane so eye onyonyamfo Kingsley Nyakon. Akasa echemu se ne niema esifa ekono ade a wohu ni MPP amanyoko no e wa akonya san fimpimienu ene aduonu watwa abato ebetom nu ombetimi e de nkunim na one samtwafo etwetwe nkomon ewa bra eye public lecture and freshers orientation ekoso Waterscon Osted eye school nim ana team na so eye leadership service and commitment empowering the next generation of patriotic students eye leaders ana di tuja na oche muson do gidi pass and fimpimienu ene aduonu watwa bato ne de MPP amanyoko no ebedi nkunim ye papa esa social policies ahodo ndisi aban no ede ba ye ne sane ne omoye omoniema fana na sare set no omoka ho asem no omosan so ede oman Ghana ekonachi niema omoye nina omuhu omuhu ano ase omuhu omo right omuhu omo left ya na omoye komanim keken so na nya de papa bia na efri mu ba nto ndo hu ni sare set na ndisi for eka ho asem no omodi oman Ghana ede ekonachi hwan se wo hwa sane kane aboa ye de din na nsuo bo so aye din na nsakra papa bia ni hono ma aba oman yi mu
program ba ye no I feel oman e mapunu titi na ye bo mom o na that dia on be do manani na ye catch on say abaya kwato 2024 no anko ye but party a odin ye NDC right now ma ye on ya ban aduma no hunsu jo mahama aduma no dia koso no reset na am kan no is to say more reset but more reset taking us back kana point to ba ma jo mahama o ma pani say on pen question look at say so is capable o ma to power prices move about 30% o ma the first lead 50% at all Ghana no fuel so when na chi no dum so is still with us and na papa no baba me put na dum so e che say papa no aduma no ontimi ye e obe so o man ugu ni ya ekoso a ye wo status bi a wo say wotimi strengthen industry right services agriculture when you know nothing is going on there because industry you know you create jobs there services ekoswa we pay jobs there and Enquires we never pay 8 million or create jobs MI about parliament sooner was create jobs 1 million now as ka say we ka say no 230,000 we cover a government sector but na area say Ghana for to buy them normal they catch you from say atuma na ko fa to ba me aye improve so the course eba help eba industry eba create all these areas yet me eba more for addition business high school eba they could take jobs over 100,000 double track access first no school is West Girls Cape Coast never nipa 400 increase to 800 everywhere probably
Eni ya uti ye mrashebedwani Edema Kwada so abato mpesione so nunya for Kingsley Nyako na eno achi ana ya president Edema Tescon Ested Abraham Azubila esrem penifo sese MPP amanyoko no esan so ebetina konya no so won fimpi mienu ne aduonu wotwe mo munyo mabunu no ema
let's assume say obi ema youth no omobamuguna ejuma let's assume say obi awie university no akotena fie be 5 years no nya ejuma nye esa na ema omobamubu so ye be stress next time see your party meeting labor power yes strong holds no in fact yentim nye ejuma ana in fact like to MPP ayi be papa sa oba Sante regional omo Sante region pa MP but yeah they always need more. So your best stress is in fact, we should learn our lessons. Then no, and students, body, their present paying from the say program here organizing. Now you're inviting paying from planning make a second. Obi one man, or pursue who pay big that is all. Because every more catch them say dignities be or some more, but I don't know me to me baha. A wow, I'm organized no by anymore. No more baby, MP.
Eni ya uti ye president Edema Tescon Ested Abraham Azubila na maniboye nsem choni Barbara Cranton ana debesumi.
We are yenyina we swe na yanke kama dwenkyere ni bi na yemfanso mo na dola ya Adjoa Agyei di aba na wo so hwe life edi free Christian village Achimwater oso de ncha kese ekọ Edema na dofo nyina na Dr. Down Bro di aba na wo so hwe life edi free bremso apewusika ana wo say all of a sudden those who left power, oh, amanyo 7 de amenkan yo, maka, mudi amanya sma amenkan. Oyibo boaten de aba, and also oyibo boaten ni, ono so de aba, share life edi free na lebehe kama Sante mantemu, na ono so amanyo 7 wum enti yenkan. Me wafa se Richard ahwe de aba na waso amanya Adwo Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy any Adjoa Agyei Sikapa. In fact, mo boy dwumaden esimo man so mpa Yankopon kwa so na mo mtidom. Na wam kwatente na ho de ambekọ so a ede asom oh my god no se kasebo no eye official ne nam DJ Ghana man fide ni so a na ye gbetre station DLFM anes ho na kasebo no enam na o kire ma kasebo ne ye onapo bam ede adea e kasen ena wode aka ho DJ Ghana man senior man bosu kana medase se ni mre nso adwan ni show na sika wo se ahyentele no muntum on without omuntum say eyane sanso de na say mpeni for two teketua mu so
akatua ne de
so mtutum
yantum kra ne ehede husu nti no so mutum de na wo so
mutum Ghana adwuma efo nyina muntutum bebia ana anya sa it is a mutu fangu no buo mu a na mpenifo omo Ghana adwuma wura nom ne abanwuma nyina muntutu adwuma yefo aketuam nene lolofe ne mfro ente sa
ya tumtu so benya kakra ma
ayesa komedi bi ana enya sa Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia okase wi ose enya sa
anye no
eyesa mebe ye dure bi wo fa se Bismarck man bize wo fia ha na ensem no abo bia no de ba wo fa se me hunu na mani agye enti me hunu pe na makai Ghana Black Stars versus Australia match no na enwuma Nigeria for ye ma Ghana no me hunu pe na ye me se memmo ami hwe chale me fa nwuma na mhia wa na me ba montwa me ba juma de yaduru so na ye friend sen juma de na nkasa yaduru sisi no ye friend sen
DL Power Sports emu ade ejawom dead
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Wafa ya tesa wa she second goal bi na yenim FIA. Say wafa etimi adane si row abontena de a second goal ni wa hye ene said ya ye no yenwom na omde ama blaster na ni Wafa se Bismarck man busy. What can I say? Young Ghanaian chairman Akwaba, and it's not a wabua no. Set agropamaso and seminar on finding in a messenger Cassiabon. So they say him say Ghana Black Stars. Your international friend is in your dinner. Yen to me, we never cry, and be. The minimum selection server called the same Puko in your nimbi. And I know, Black Star team in my Adjoa Agyei Sikapa. Neja, I think I can with you. You idiot. And now they are group stage grade in some qualify. So she's a kind of crap. Best market to say, well, fine, Shabba, to me one day. And go on a median, what say, Mr. Monfat team in my Adjoa Agyei Sikapa. Non fire uncle, sir. That's what they say is Kassem. Najwa inter-school opening. Oh, be a mother blaster man. Oh, you and me. Adjoa.
Yes.
Inter-school with me coach.
That's me.
The
blaster.
I'm a blaster team with Adjoa on to me coach saying. You must oh, not day. Send why you place selection and a baby. Me say, me, more blaster and make me a coach. Hey. Yes. Yazuka Timana driving. You are Uber coach blaster. Another me to me coach saying. Then here said Jordan you say on want to me on your proper 9 on to me 1 9 or do be no akwadra na. Any can pay say you operating free wings ho no cross bar. And I'm say me can pay division 2 be my one. Me say me na me coach blasters and Katizigi. Ghana for mon common be now, you know. Listen. I'm TV so I say, yeah, with him. Oh, relegation or no, meet you. At his say, and go in your call up. Hey, David. Send that near the Grana. And your beauty contest. Number 1 go. Oh, you and at the bad. At his at the Yehuni. Number 1, you say your beauty contest, Anna, and you have any elbow. Atizigi kwa Ghana Kenya na yesene mo yatizigi so nkwa da pom na boba da om da mu ai obi tan obi oba de enya fe na mo chiri we ya mo so 5 days yes let me tell you way back Sammy Agyei every where me wa fa se akwen ye fe ne sen kra olele e ba ye e na benya Adam Kwalase Pepo adwumaden na Ghana pro ne kankanti mo yes na mo se boy kale ya mane call no baby Adam Kwalase se wo kan no oh yes penifo ya kukululu sa na boy nani ankan ya ntene nkan biu e wo kurom a mo nna na mu sa fatao be ye bia fatao no nhyɛ da anya de that is the truth ewom fatao no nya de bia oh you ani no nya de bia you ani masa oh you ani at that moment munya fatao dada no nya good bia from us go nya de oh you ani hey oh no nya de fatao nya good with emotions na kasa na that is the reality.
But once a year will go keep
that was under 20. Omna Kwaje World Cup under 20 2009 Egypt. Mo man derby. Remember me ambetre. anka under 20 team a yɛde akɔgye World Cup yɛtumi ache Brazil ahyɛ no under 20 World Cup onya national team dada
national team wo ba
nya but a transition
da bi nipa no won ya de abeda betu no
nti ole le free hɔ no hwan na yɛsɛ oba ɛwɔ he o ma kele nkola no nyina talent ɛna ma kwase sa abrofo na yɛ nkɔfo no mo web no na ɔmo anya ɔmo ho awie ndi ɔmo de ade akyekye ɔmo ti sɛ obi a mo kɔ beauty contest
yɛde reach do for bedam so hu do ɔyɛ
why
ball kwanche no akoso
the ball was bouncing the ball was bouncing
o to do na akofo we nyina ba o Ghana fo mo so wi o
the ball was bouncing Hey, Mr.
Bamson. Adjoa so betimi akochi blaster.
Oh, jai betimi.
Adjoa me pe my team mama.
Where you me blaster?
Oh, you are. Let me tell you, hey, my national team na wo ho no mo no. Eh, unim say, unim bi ma ka say me nkyerɛ. Those days, na your local league. Edu, wo de esa mususu. Edu those days na wo ho. Kotoko ne has any our local teams no kran that time no. Gomua Oblast fuyi ni other teams ni first RTU no ni ade opening Power FC no. That time no say do Sunday ya obia ni radio neta na so ho shenkani bia woni team flag on ka ho okrum a wo de woni ma bi sampani fo no nka ye beto ye
oh me de me hwe bia
na krom ye de Blasters bomb match Ghana fo ne ye nije no obia kura sika o mo de kokro ha obia because ne nim so betumi ama results
can 2008 that time no second break ni appoint Ghana game
what you say but for now no bono mo bon ni sika na mo say no ye no ye de wo me ye ni je se mo nkoma nim ne ye ni nye keke sika ne ye ni bi mako twa na toro kan
sika ne de o mu deserve
mako gi sika ne mo fam na ye fanye tomatoes
football
aduma
ye de ye football
sa na tie sa na tie nti se football sika tie me
agric ministry enti agric ministry
so openi e mambumfu
e wo de
me ba wonim se finance ministry atwa sika ye Ghana for ye sika e de akwahye say Blasters for fan tournament no and na your music
this way
I'm telling you
no element
Kofi Adams e kan ye live
element was
an interview
sika ni assistance
opening
almost solicit
oh senior
ye nyina ma mpani kwa gina mu bi
wonim tie me wonim say me wa newsroom Bernard Avre City
yes
ene Kofi Adams idi
honorable minister
go yes or say finance minister etwa sika si ho asa sika no yede eko aside sara la sula la sika no
what you saying because I saw my details assistance there me sanka news
woni mo ene me ka kire go and do research about because Ghana sika e ka ho ayede eko aside la sula la sika ene de FIFA
na yanko yangasa no
odi e say FIFA de no appearance fee mo beje la sula la sika beba the government wants so ene so e kwade ma mo su na kan football sika
oh yes football sika e say de football
enti meba
ejendi se ya kwata na
meba odim football sika bi dia ye ne man yi obi e dia ye ne man yi mo munya hu hweda mo hu hweda o mo hu hweda o krom ha
ye de nipa 800 be kwa akohwe World Cup
say ya football sika say football sika ye de football yi say nimpa ni so mo fa bi nka ho
Ghana ya GDP o kohwa remittance is about krom ano almost 2% enti enipa 800 yam fan say 700 antimi amma omo do mo kanwura omo mo be send this kaba krom ano strategic na mpanifo de agwa kwa
me pesa mi kobi na me de me ho kenra
ba me ka sem tiro
na wona be ka news away
ba me ka sem wonim me ba Bismarck yi otam ko me ba me ka sem bi nkyira wonim bibi e se kire o man ya wo ho ye nya ade e mani paketua bi e ho ntowon na o man ni nyina emre ye system ni ye in a way say obi o wo man ni mu no kakra bi a wo ye bia no yabotem ba me twa adwen samsem so sani pekwa e kase mo mfa o mo nkwa a wo kase o mo kwa o mo be ko no be sani sika na ade no eni paisa no be sani o mo sika o man no e benya sika o mo
nti say sa e bia 30 million na nyame ncha de se ye nya se ya the Blaster team ne kwa ene be se Ghana shebre
enye no na be se Ghana
69 years
listen oh nyabotre enfa emotions nka
me fa emotions
nyabotre
be mo wan say modi mani esi Blaster sika ya de ko World Cup
modi mo na enso ene nti na ha ye no masa
anyume ma menchia Mr. John Debra
something years muntumi nye cap da AFCON kra man qualify yensan ye la sula la musika mfa nkonkwe no openi me yenya na ka jagu ne madwa
anyume ma menchia Mr. John Debra on the Ghana for World Cup
chia no
ti yanchia no
se ne ho ye de yenta wo mo ba no kra edito yeni abro Se board muntu me mo a, mo metena fie. Mo fa sika ne me local league ni.
Ya babo de na ntimi mo. Ya babo
mabo two friend
match. Ani tini aseki coach no World Cup ya kwaji o, ye ni bra bro.
Se mo po bia ma me kind of crunch se mo pese mo se Sam bi wo kurom ha. Mo hye asem free JF o. E ho na beboa mo. Penifo na mo hwe football no so na mo hye asem sake wo. Enye coach. Omo fa bibine no manu o ma manipulate no. Ye wi a na ye de na ye scapegoat. E ye sa na ye ko mo de ntumi nka me na meka. Enka bi because wo ka bi a wo ho betumi aye hi wo fa de meka. Omo de GF no omo fa bibine no manipulate no. Omo wi a no mo ye na scapegoat. Sa na omo ye league no akwati say
say World Cup. Ye the competent coach na eko.
Eh hwan
say Keto Kraku GF president. O say obefa coach a. Am club side wabo bra national team wabo bra.
Why na do otuado bae?
Ketina. So no so na.
Na we hu se na menya botre we hu se otuado na wo yi sa scouting na no nse dan coach team ya sa da.
Oh said there's
first
time for everything.
And then first time no. Opening uni.
Pep Guardiola be for Barca no coach team bia. But the Barca be caps for
otuado yi.
Barcelona.
O de ekọ 2002 waka when de ekọ e.
Ono a. So ono na de ekọ.
So na de ekọ na anko no reason ya meboa. E na mo san kofa ne back. What was the interest?
Ono ne specialties here say obe qualify Ghana World Cup. Eno so no aye no.
Me say next time mun invite him of sports no so me won sem bebiri wo ho ameka. Ya bra ni sua. Na media meka enkwese hwe ba mo no mo ka bia mo benya asem. Nti ya ja me.
Ti ya chechire o man no. E asem de obi enya.
Ti wo fa de asem no meka ne se de tie. That is a reality. Yen time blaster for no. Omo je cap ne. Wule sika ne ye ni bi ba ye ni be je. Na Ghana for so affiliate fam.
Sika ne ya unka se hundi bio. Bi ko e be ba krom a.
Oh you ani e ba krom e kwa hwan ho. Openi kaja gum ne yen sore nko.
Right, we say you may memo Adjoa Agyei Sikapa so camera deal 106 John mega swamra so agude mu nsem ya de besum dwumadi kese we no eya nwume no nsia asuju atie nyina Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi sanso na Adjoa Agyei Sikapa say wase yamfa blaster team ne ma no ababa we enso ewa ono so esum ya wo dwumadi kese swamra so besma kadu sem na agude mu nsem no enso ama ba bi bia ote dwumadi no na se onsa so ato dwumadi so ya trans say dia Lumba supama dama ana omo kwa mo so dwumadi no enso asen de agude mu nsem no dodo na enso so dwumadi so na makachro sa pani friend sa Michael say wano ana able producer no kroya ana mpacho be piem of dikasem dia MC ano wano so di image sa outdoor video sa outdoor empo kwani reactions outdoor na won sa so ade kan say Facebook sa so na YouTube no wade sa osom no enso ma se da PSA koma Mr. Kwame Afum just see Michael awuno disika brand Canada we no Kofi Ken official ana fe the fanti English ma buru ma nuanu nyina enso attach agudie mu nsem ya deba na se on sa to dwumadi enso ya shasia ye ba shasia fifie na nsentema edi komo enso acha se mpato pania ye franse otoado enei wakofa nsem bebrebe enso ba kromu a enam so bi ma Adjoa Agyei Sikapa wono so ka eze yemfa blaster team ne ma no wono so edi san koma na mpato pania ye franse Mr. Adwin Keto Kraku enso GFA president no enso edi komo after the time na sempo no we during that time me pato no so esaki opani friend say coach otoado yentie Ket Edwin Simon Okraku.
I think that it's been a period of two phases, I would say. One phase, me watching Ghana play against Germany and putting up a decent performance. And another phase, me having to say bye-bye to a coach I've worked well with for a while. So it's been shall I say that
DL Power Sports
it's been a tough 24 hours.
Opania friends Adwin Simon Keto Kraku no enso edi nkoma se na ina se ho aden so ma no sempo opanina ya friends otoado no enso abo adwuma bebre na asei ehun benya se obetimi agya ne kwan no enso nkoma de sum ye yede nyina so sum adwuma de enso ne abusa nse nei wutimi hwa otoado anim ka chense Jack Masakel Keto Kraku entim ade bai.
Yes, I did. Obviously, once I employed him, I'm also responsible for everything that is connected to his job. So,
how tough was that meeting?
As human as we are, I mean, and having worked since 2022, we've had a good working relationship. But at the end, as leaders as we are, it's always important for us to look at ourselves in our face.
Hello, I am come penny and friends at Dream Simon Cato Crackers of the Tuja was what to me show to a nimpan or case or catches a jack. Umadimona were for many years per se, a cover bra, and so World Cup Nazi Ezans a Ghana Timamu Fordona, and so ya adia cancer quanta, a fascicadi call World Cup, what young now for Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B, send in the continent so, I swear Jagum said Ghana and Kobo Brabiana Mino Casadia, and Uben Yaso to Adu Beja Quine, Nafia Kofa coach on so, a betima boy World Cup National. Eyan kuma kefi oba yedi nyina so sumo dwede so diako empo kran dia ba ne abusan se me pato enam dia so kra ana na iwo sake wo darling boy oto ado yentie keto kraku.
I don't know whether it's about what did I see or what did I hear, or perhaps both. I've seen Otto work over time since we engaged him. I've heard millions of comments. I've seen him prepare the team for games. I've seen the last 4 or 5 games that we have played. I've seen the group, as in the executive committee, discuss the games that we have played. And I've also heard about our shared vision for the World Cup. And I thought that it was time for us to look at another direction for our common vision.
Way come up penny and friends at Dream Simon Cato Crackers of the a didn't answer smooth mediums, none more penny. Your friend said George Afiano, a former vice president at the Ghana Football Association, also at the Nano and command him. Was it Cato Crackers from onset? And also when I Otuato from day one, no, Wakasa on Yadia Yentie, Mr. George Afi.
That long time ago, first of all, the Panokrano qualifies for the Mano de Mano. And AFCON when Timian qualify, which is a requirement as part of the year in the contract, you know. So failure to qualify for AFCON, which means I can. Why? So why now? And the sports minister so on high
DL Power Sports.
No, Mr. George Afi, former vice president, and so at the Ghana Football Association, I know this amount of tuja. I was sound command on Subaba, Yadin so smooth radio, and Meno Casino, me patro club fans are how United and woman saw the community Kamamantain, said 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League season, ya boyno, woman saw to me at your Murphy, Nina Sane, and Penifon to me at your master Sane, 3 matches, one babo Ahoy Stadium, no, and Timia Masoma Yefio, Echo Piemo, Babina, and Amsubi, and not just a United in Penifon, and so across it transfer Ajatum Sane, woman Subet to me at your Murphy Ghana Premier League season way, dear Etoja and Sonon Yadin Commano, Duduana so smooth radio, so Diaco, and Pokrani Deba Nampa. Johnny Mopenia, your friend said Reverend Osei Kofi, one of a former Ghanaian international Manchester Blasters, no, wa Bobby Aboniye pa, one of Swakwadin Comosiane, me patro Ghana Blasters and a Yawan Yam Yaisha coach, I don't know, and Sir Coffee for World Cup, no, one who betting me catches a young Kofa James Kwesi Apia Mayele. Menuka say head coach and so the my friend says Sudan. What penny a meeting come air Reverend or say Kofi Asane. Say ye we send say coach by cra. I know betting me abua senior soccer team the Blasters of Ghana. Nese wetimi abua nese yakwedi juma. And as some point yamani mark to Akwankai. Our World Cup nasi dia nese penina. Your friend said James Kwesi appear Mayele. And I saw betting me abon the essence on a one when him Tawina mena kano. And so tiawa chese emreni or the Sanibia fan. And so entiamenya see a for James appear. And I Kwesi Apiano when him blaster simni yanosu enkoma wapani a friend say Reverend Osei Kofi and so kwedi adi nyina so somo e wo dwumadi esuno deko empokrani deba na mpacho pania your friend say Ibrahim Sani Dara and so adi nano ato enkomanim wase na perfect coach we betimi aboa e wo blasters dwumadi no e your panina your friend say me patro James Kwesi Apia Mayele yente enkoma wapani a friend say Ibrahim Sani Dara edi tuja.
DL Power Sports. DL Power Sports.
The reason I would go for Kwesi Apia is his deep knowledge about the squad. he would be a coach who can hit the ground running without any difficulties. The other coaches I might want to speak to, perhaps in the list you mentioned, and perhaps maybe I would go outside of the list, would be Saudi Renard, if we can afford, because he is now the coach of Saudi Arabia, and the amount of money he's paid is not something Ghana can ever dream of. He's paid close to
Way come up, penny a friend say, Bam Sunny Darren said, I didn't know so someone. I was Jumadian Saman company for Sene, me patro the agenda chow share shop for anything. A few summoner and coming in the summer can't get us Lumba super fay. Ya down your bar flying number deal 1069 phone close here in Semineba.
You bring home the World Cup, which you are not lose like
even if he brings home the World Cup, people will just convert it. You will not even convert it to the Ghana city.
Lumba in Super natural mineral water. Get a grip. That's super break. Lumba in Super natural mineral water. Get a grip. That's super break.
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
DL Power Sports. DL Power Sports. It went there. It that down.
Right, Gusua Sinkonya so can't get us Lumba and Super. I would have some. Yadin so assume for this on a fly number deal 106 and go phone cross on an common latest exclusive in Yade Sumono Deco and Pokrani Deba now join the show no live on Facebook. A capital D capital L 106 John 9 patron seto images outdoor videos outdoor and Pokrani reactions outdoor one set to one is a BBPA and sweat me and Canamino Casano winning some patron FIFA World Cup player Vanasepo Adia cancer qualifies no say Yetimia Bonin in Africa. Na menu kasai a branch fence Ellen Brautala no and so few minor fence Norway one the team ade cancer top score SNC wetimi 16 goals and so ade cancer me patro 8 games over kai against it Locha onya 2 goals or sa game nim Sanswana against Estonia wo bo mano e kamienu me patro be kai so minor fence Norway and so ni Israel no wo bo ade cancer 3 goals na Moldova and so no minor fence Norway no a branch amidi no come Ellen Brautala timi bo goals no Poly enum and also come a few about Sanswana Estonia second leg and also pono adia cancer return encounter no when you want go Italy so no me patro return encounter no when you want go anafe Israel me patro return encounter no so no wetimi anya want go na fempo Moldova first league go bom 5 no me patro second leg no wetimi anya want go intimi no ka say 8 games for boy and so adia cancer group phase no one so timi adia cancer 16 goals and timi no ka say abrantia mid no come no Ellen Brautalo dini juma and so the minor friends Norway and I say ono so etimi ade kan se we no me patro goal scoring medal no yadin come to do na so somo e wo juma de so no pa join show no at the time Mr. Hitman Godfather so atra konya kese man da so mo bia juma de no me be din come so tro so minor your friends Bosnia and Herzegovina and so etimi your minor friends Italy and so friment mi no ka say 16 years ni Italy e man no wo mo so etimi kopie ma ade kan se World Cup na asam si de bi so toja at the time of my friends Bosnia and Herzegovina and so jubilate to join show no live on Facebook 106.9 me patro branch friends Edin Jeko and I said was so ni coach yire anopa na wotu ni nyina nse anije na ba na Edin Jeko si wo jama minim no si yeah masa matwa wrong meet we no eye mi coach yire na se maso na no me tu na no enti awa na ba say yes abranta no na se what the apology no and so to no and so anwade kese no so to during that time of my friends say we no me patro Bosnia and Herzegovina for no so celebrate after say nay one so enya dey can say qualification over my friends say Italy and no so come create to yadi na so small dwede so na patro ni mo panina your friends say Graham Arnold we be kai say the year 2000 we no 2005 Wetimi a captain of my friends Australia and so our idea can say World Cup playoff nim a show my friends Uruguay and I'm assuming at 2006 on minor your friends Australia so no enya kwenya kopie mo idea can say we no me patro World Cup 2006 na say na ubeka is the year 2022 when na Qatar 2022 World Cup opening way demidi no come Graham Arnold one who create so timi coach on minor your friends Australia e ma ne show my friends Peru e ma the my friends Australia so no a qualify for World Cup nenra was out to us we are wadwuma no me pacho man face Iraq wapani we Graham Arnold na medino komo wetimi agade o man face Iraq enti nkofo busa se na Iraq de dabai kra no start ball Iraq de nkia ka enya bomb na se bia nkomoto and eba ni say na Iraq nei wo mutimi kwachi o man face Bolivia enso e bomb free mama nei Iraq enso nya kwenya kopiem e wo FIFA World Cup na se ni nyina no ena mo pani face Graham Arnold so ana nei mi no ka se Iraq man no enso e World Cup ti opanina yedi no komo Graham anase we no Graham Arnold just about World Cup playoff dia masa wano oye master tactician won phone any opponent oshia wo betimi UFM no enso enkomo akefi oba yedi nyanso sumo dwere so nani ma branch fence Lionel Messi wano player so dem Argentina man no me pa join himself ever since Messi so join Argentina national team no win him say Argentina omonko World Cup enfim iwade kan say group stage da wo be kai the year 2006 and Messi nyani derby we no say when the first World Cup enso dem man fence Argentina say year no 2006 na medium come Argentina man etimi do quarter finals 2010 South Africa Argentina dimi etimi do ade kan say quarter finals me patro Brazil 2014 e won Argentina so etimi ekwedi second position and after 2018 me patro be kai so man France Croatia enso the year Argentina film no na ade kan say round of 16 2022 Nessa Argentina man edge World Cup no enti Messi ne dia masa sa Argentina man e ko World Cup dia we ya panta just obeko fie kesem dia eso twato Argentina to reach ade kan say round of 16 no enso enkomo akefi oba yedi nyina so sumo dwade so na no pamidi nkomo enso atwa so man France DR Congo enso kotwifa Jamaica so e ka baako me no kasa branch France Axel to Azempe ananya the only goal ano na extra time on the ade kan say 100 minutes and now you say corner kick ni ball ni tibomu e ma ball ni to atem reporter megada if your man friend say DR Congo man him and he say a public holiday ya declare say a holiday enti baby boys ni baby girls mu kwatwi mu spade de and they wo ade kan say pool party bia betimi na hye so mu amu ya adwuma bank and simple ministry a chese public sectors no mu betimi akwajima mu ya no so e nkoma mete enso if your man friend say DR Congo man him e ba ya de nyina so mo e wo dwuma de na branch friend say when Victor Jokeres Wadi Juma Edema Sweden man Obeka Isha Nra one na winning goal no and Sweden man Sweden and I'm to be Meno Kasa Sweden so and Sweden qualify head of a minor your friend Sir Poland now himself Brentaway one Sweden 33 games and a Diamo man friend Sir Poland was 20 goals and a wire 7 assists into Brentaway Massa Nemo de Mona Kwanka Brutano and Shen Kuma Kefioba and Commander Gadudo na one so a man call Esansa Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B yenina offer and they were the blast down common as we dey obi ase shawbo football sika footballers na edi enti agudie mu nsam no yede ni nyina besi anyankopon adoma da ochina ye be hia wani da so mo bia dwumadi nso na ofa me sorry so mama nyi birthday we emfiri wo we afiri ye nyina ye nua ba madibedu wo
to bo ase na ye ne boko ma no
ate madibedu ase yamfa akonya we so na ese yan wishi ni brother happy birthday pa inti Michael me so nkra o mi komu mu o enti we dey gentleman be to so ama me yes enti fantastic happy birthday pa enko enfama we efi wa wo sister efi amadi bedu and I say yamfa kunya usini we show happy birthday on this glorious day of yours no nyankopon anti nanim nkyerɛw we are heavy pa you the way I say waso say wine no say say Jews be na gunu so dia ene happy birthday ana madibedu say yamfa kunya usina yan we show nyankopon anti nanim nkyerɛw na onma onye nhyira na afi we nso efi ye enua Jesse Michael awuni nkyɛn wase yamfa kunya usina we hye Zawira na watrobrofo bi mepese mepoto because I was say me kind say ne say on this beautiful day I pray that Allah showers you with endless blessings, happiness and good health. May your life be filled with peace, baraka and success in everything you do. May Allah guide your steps, protect you always and grant all your heart desires in the most perfect way. Have a truly wonderful and memorable celebration from Jesse Michael Awuni. Enti Zeriwa wa unipa Jesse Michael Awuni na see mfa konya we so na yam show happy birthday tim ni nyina enti ya we show nyankopon tin na nimichi enti wafanshia yemfansie se bibia kama
no nti se da me ka kire wo no DJ afi ba nya atena se
yes international
me kan se mi a kire se me football no enya nna me di akire o haso folk akwalo mama those days na wo mo ne Esperance yes the Tunis Champions League a wo mu yi free mi sun sa that time watakwa
me udi asa chiacho
opening you Ghana football chinenye no
hasa mo wasu wasami abo sakura
those days players enim wo mo so mo bobo wo Ghana ha no na ye hwede boys we ni mo kire na blaster meto na me nya blasters asem
has team no
fidi kotoko ebesi has so kwaka ya senior national team ni nyina
Ghana football as a whole
no enye o bekasa de enya
say your man de omo ya
enye afi ba bojingi bi o se enye o ni jingi bi
international
ba we de enye o ye se yemfa enye nka asem anka ye beka say Ghana football ne de enka yo monyo it's about time say
team qualify for World Cup no ga say monyo
na afcon ye qualify
that's how World Cup there
you and opening
I know ko we dey Italy for osu
say me ka sikasa na we say me when 2026 budget government allocate 150,000 to Black Stars for FIFA World Cup.
Ya approve.
Na sembe na wukan.
Question is ya approve na me there because before say we
and I say go and do your research.
Mate.
Just last 3 days.
Mate.
Sport minister Eka ho asem. On City TV.
It could be say ya budget here dey ko be ya approve here.
Oh penny.
Obi ase.
Ya
try to ingrata so ko.
Opening where?
But as you see ya be jetum say ya dey mamo no. Enu ya different case.
Opening
me too.
Opening. Kuroma de ba de na mpanifo de tintima fa krata ho ekodu parliament a wo ma reject here.
Na say LGBTQ am still na hangi wo.
Wo say?
Am njintum ye.
Enu say nyesika sem mo nya hwemfiri.
Nti de esika sem go.
Sika be na akọ parliament a mpanifo ya ka say we de anyintum.
I
say minority
say the free mu kura say
the minority no free mu a on be san ba be say skasem obi e be an share what you say say 150 million your friend is Ghana citizens what they call you dollars anymore 13.7 approximately 13.7 million US dollars and ya dey mama say o ka kire me say hey
you be yeska
o ka say football
World Cup na ya kwa ne dey be yeska
sika na aba na dem ma wo mo no sika na ye hwan sika ye botom sika na ye ka mo se football sika nti ye nya no mu
na se
aya na mu ye ni bravo cross
yes so we are Ghanaians almost deserve bi almost 2 taxes so they equally deserve it me so obi a also no man bia no so o man no bo no ka me too
we say Ghana for no mu si o maka mo na ne 2 taxes nti your term 13.7 million e de come o mo so mo fanye preparation ko bo World Cup na you see nothing wrong with that.
No. They are going to represent Ghana or risking life. Say
FIFA am I saying?
FIFA preparation need 1.5 million.
1.5 million.
Okwana say
opening appearance fee as America na saying.
They be an American no.
Appearance fee 1.5.
What qualify no Okwana. Check it.
Go and do your research.
Me say check it.
That's not true.
And you be free group stage you know. Eno ye $9 million. Check it.
And they say you hear 30 billion US dollars.
Might be our qualify bia no. FIFA man 1.5 million.
Ya ni nsamo. Na mu modern bono penisi what do na kire wa bom na kire wa do na de we de enye.
Wafa bibia ni wa kan nipa bom si football.
Na Ghana football na ka ya bom na.
Parliamentarians got na say pe bibia ya democracy football no omo end up say omo de be.
Soroko.
Utimi ka say obi me do.
Soroko.
Utimi ka say obi me pam atade.
Soroko.
What you say?
Me you afrim. Ko Soroko me you ko. Sika
Kwadwo.
Me you na afrim.
I can't. Why no hand can move?
There is no way say oba online with you. Na fi ba to no dwa wadwane nya bi ni. So wafa pesika ma yaso aye hye. Na dey say e ka wan bom.
E ka hwan ne bom. Hwan ne ka bom.
Me you afrim kura nka be ya mia. Kase body dey asi emusemufo ne ya Mace me belantwe na say mo de ma yen. Champion Taylor and Mr. Michael said you could PM on Facebook and if you team Makasiabo no when you be extra ya can come for ye me no nansa and DJs be etching chim kasefrin from Madisumia Mrei. A dear me just saw your wafa said the one at Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B mounted and the bunch reborn and Atafri Jamene.
Adjoa Agyei Sikapa.
Bodini bio.
Adjoa Agyei Sikapa.
Yeah, kwe na international DJ fi batras anyuma no wahye ne se machine gun no. Enya simkuma ofia akura na mepe Bismarck kan se owo nwum bi wo ha me mmoma no na obi dia wo nani na membo nwum we ma no se kofi uni mi se base market de on time fa brofo ni agro na ne ho aka enti ye de mo asi ye so adija afiba na beto aso ye ma mu nyina moniti ade hye